We have to get promotion this season. Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Rebuilding Derby. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you in EFL League One. We begin at home to away at Fleetwood in League One. I will then play Accrington Stanley in the EFL Cup off camera, and I'll bring you back for the home game against Salford. So let's get into the Fleetwood game and try and start off with a win. And this is the team that's going to try and go and do it. It's Cal Roos in goal, back four of McDonald, Clark, Arian B and Craig Forsyth, Regan Slater at the base of midfield, Luke Dreyer and Louis Sibley in central midfield, Jason Knight and Max Kucheriavier on the wings, and Tom Bradshaw up front. Let's go and do a win. Ahead of that, we've got a couple of players who need a squad number. So Max can have number... He's a winger, so we can have number 11. Kyle Joseph as a striker. He can have 15. And we'll go to the match. And hopefully we can start with a win. So we'll pump the fists, tell them to impress me, and kick the game off. Alright, nothing in the first 5 minutes, so we'll demand more. We're in League One, so we need to be starting off with a win. Harry Clark comes forward, plays it to Knight. Knight goes down the line for McDonald. McDonald loses the ball actually. And it's back with the Fleetwood goalkeeper who launches it long, but it's straight down Harry Clark's throat. Clark comes inside to Slater, who finds Sibley. Sibley finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw squares it, and Luke Dreyer opens the scoring. Derby lead at Fleetwood. We'll watch the replay. Some nice build up. Great through ball to Bradshaw. Superb find of Dreyer. Keeper probably should have done better than that, but we won't complain. It's 1-0. And we do deserve it, just about. So we'll encourage the lads. Try and get a bit more out of them. We've not capitalised on going ahead yet, but we do lead at half time. So we'll say things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. And then we'll just check whether anybody is in need of replacing. Nobody's playing particularly badly, but I'm actually going to make a change at half time. I'm going to take Forsyth off, and I'll put Arian B there, and Forsyth can actually come off for Harrison Solomon, unless Cashin is better. He's not, so it will be Harrison Solomon. So that will do for now. Knight looks like he's not having the best game of his life, so we'll just demand more. In fact, Knight can come off for Sam Baldock, I think. Oh, it's a penalty to Fleetwood. But it's straight down Reese's throat and he saved it. So Fleetwood have the advantage on XG. But the header is over the bar and we retain the lead on the field. I might take Bradshaw off, give him a rest, and give Kyle Joseph a run out. Arian B, Bradshaw, Dreyer, McDonald. Oh, clips the post. So Joseph comes on. I'll demand a bit more. We're not playing that well. We don't deserve to be ahead. We're behind on XG. Behind on chances and chances on target. So we absolutely need... Oh! And now we're level. Fleetwood, Callum Camps. Not ideal. Let's demand more. Kutravi's not played well. No, we backed off then instead of pressing. Come on, press Johnson. Now they've got out. They're onto it. They've gone long. Solomon plays it to McDonald. McDonald into Dreyer. Dreyer goes backwards to Clark. Clark to Slater to Sibley. Dreyer, Joseph, Baldock. Sibley has a shot. Keeper saves it. Last chance of the game in all probability. It's Sibley with the corner. I'm going to fix the corners off camera ahead of the next match. They're not right. Cal Roos goes long. It's wide to Arian B. It's deflected and it's gone for another corner. This will be the last chance of the game. And it's Sibley again with a corner. He's got to get it in the box, but it's not high enough, and it's cleared and it ends in a draw. So we'll very quickly do the, tell them we're not happy. Very quickly do the post-match. I'll go off camera and we'll come back for the home game. So we'll just complete the press conference. Let's do that now. I didn't have the options on the bench. I'll learn from that experience. Yeah, they deserved it. No argument. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing more business. Godwin Malif. Nope. Not right. Simon Grayson, I trust him. Poor tactics. There we go. Okay, I will come back in just a moment. Hello and welcome back. Since you were last with me, we beat Accrington Stanley 3-0 in the EFL Cup second round, and we have also been busy in the transfer market. I'll show you the business that we've done since you last were with us. We have brought in Kane Ramsey from Southampton for £1 million. He's a right back and his first choice right back. So we paid £1 million for him. We have brought in Will Fish from Reading on loan. He's a centre-back and 5-star potential. Don't know if we can afford to buy him at the end of the season, but if we can, we will. And finally, Dominic Revan on loan from Aston Villa. And he is a left-back or centre-back. He's equally capable in both positions. Primarily, I'm going to use him as a centre-back. And he looks like a decent prospect as well. He's at least 3.5, potentially 4.5 star of player. So it's time to face Salford in a couple of days' time. And I just need to do a press conference to satisfy the media. No, I think the deal was a bit of a one-off. We're certainly not going to spend that sort of money in League One very often. He'll be a great success. He'll be a success. Anything beyond that is out of my control. Still enough to get a couple more players in. No, we've done a deal we're happy with. Like to keep him long term. Want them to bring the best out of each other, and that's it. Okay. On to the Salford game. This is one I absolutely expect us to win. Don't think there's any excuses for not winning this game. But ahead of that, we will briefly take in the EFL Cup third round draw. And I don't intend to show you the game unless it's a massive draw. The likes of a Manchester United and Arsenal, Liverpool, one of those. If it's one of those, we'll show it in the next episode. If it's not, we won't. The EFL Cup is definitely not top of our priority list this season. The only thing that matters is getting out of League One. So let's try it. Let's do the draw for the EFL Cup. So we'll do an automatic draw. And it's Chelsea against Manchester City. West Bromwich Albion against Brighton and Hove Albion. Arsenal against Brentford. Crawley Town against Newcastle United. Sunderland against Leicester City. Bristol Rovers against Everton. Burnley against West Ham United. Shrewsbury Town against Barnsley. Salford City against Norwich City. Fulham against Manchester United. Southampton and Derby County. Tottenham Hotspur, Wolves, Peterborough United, Burton Albion, Preston North End will play Crystal Palace, Liverpool will play Nottingham Forest, and Bournemouth will play Aston Villa. So that confirms the draw, and with it being Southampton away, I am not going to be showing you that game. So we'll play the Salford game, and then I'll let you know when I'm going to come back. Okay, so time to turn our attention to picking the team for the Salford match when the game catches up with us. And I expect there will be one or two changes from the previous lineup. Okay. get into the team selection. Kane Ramsey's... Why is Kane Ramsey unregistered? Need to fix that. Let me just do that a moment. Good job, I realised. Players, numbers. Who doesn't have a squad number? Nobody. Registration. So Will Fish needs... In fact, Will Fish doesn't need to be registered. It's Kane Ramsey needs to be registered. Harry Clark doesn't need to be. Will Fish doesn't need to be. Dominic Revan does. Max Kucheravi doesn't need to be. He's on. Mark doesn't under 21. Kyle Joseph doesn't need to be. He's marked as an under 21, so that's absolutely fine. And we can now have a look at the team. Let's quick pick now. Now we've got Kane Ramsey in the team. Revan and B. Forsyth, that's fine. Slater, Dreyer, Bird is not fit, so he's going to have to drop out. So Max Bird. I'll play Kucheravi in central midfield. That's fine. Martin Sibley. Tom Bradshaw I'm going to replace with Kyle Joseph. And let's go and pick... In fact, no, we'll put Bradshaw back in. Apologies, there we go. That's the final team. So it is... So, confirm the lineup in full for you after all that chopping and changing. It's Calrus in goal, the back four of Ramsey, Revan, Arian B and Forsyth, Regan Slater at the base of midfield, Dreyer and Kucheravi in central midfield, Knight and Sibley the wingers, and Tom Bradshaw up front. And let's go and try and beat Salford. Pump fists. We're favourites and I want us to play like it. And let's go. We've got the first highlight of the game, almost exactly on 10 minutes. Kucheravi with the free kick. It's headed in, and it's Bright, Ari and B. Gives us the lead with his second goal of the season. Watch the replay. Kucheravi picks it out at the far post. Ari and B just gets up and powers a header across the goal. And with 20 minutes gone, it's still 1-0. We've not really built on that goal. We need to, so we'll demand more at this stage. With Salford having a long throw there. They really do have a long throw. Dreyer with the ball over the top, but it's cut out. Barnby back to Turnbull. Turnbull's closed down, but manages to find Toure. Back to Turnbull. Aimson. Turnbull. Back to his goalkeeper King. King goes long, but Forsyth cuts it out. Salford win it back. It's got a bit scrappy at this stage, but it's launched long. Bradshaw, but can't beat the keeper. We do, however, get a corner, and it doesn't amount to anything. And it looks like we're content to hold on at this stage. But Forsyth gives it to Slater, Slater to Sibley, Sibley to Kucheravi, Dreyer back to Revan, Kane Ramsey brings it forward, he's played Knight into a little bit of trouble, but Knight's got himself out of it. It's hit the post, but it's offside, Tom Bradshaw. And Derby are clearly on top now. But Arian B looks like he needs to come off at half time, so we'll make that change. So we'll say things are going well, because they are. We're winning and convincing. Arian B. And we'll bring on Harry Clark. It's not ideal. Still not entirely happy with our central defensive options. So there might well be further changes ahead of the next episode. Salford with it. Barnby finds Lowe. Lund goes backwards to Turnbull. Turnbull goes long. And Parker has found the back of the net. Demand more. No, absolutely not Roos's fault. Bradshaw off. And Kyle Joseph on. So demand more as soon as we can. Forgotten again to do the corners. Sibley. Slater. Slater goes wide. Ramsey goes back to Slater. Slater to Kucheravi, who's hit the post again. Back to Revan, but the highlight ends. Ramsey looks like he wants to come off. Sibley floats it in, and Harry Clark off the bench to put Derby back ahead. Very encouraging. Barnby with the corner for Salford, and it's just over the bar. Slater looks like he needs to come off, so it's going to have to be Max Bird to come on, and that's our third and final substitution of the day. Salford have only had one shot on target and it's ended up in a goal, so we really don't want to be letting them have another one. Dreyer to Bird, Bird to Kucheravi, Sibley to Forsyth, back to Kucheravi. Sibley goes long, finds Joseph, and Joseph finds the back of the net for his first goal of the season, puts Derby 3-1 ahead. Superb finish. Sibley, Forsyth, back to Kucheravi. Sibley curls a beautiful ball over the top. Joseph takes one touch and then right foot finish into the corner. Surely now, with 20 minutes left, we've put this game to bed. Leaves us in third place in the table. Currently only Lincoln City with a perfect record. And they're 4-1 up at home to Birmingham. Forsyth launches a ball in, but it's powered away by Will Aimson. Forsyth gives it to Kucheravi, to Dreyer. Dreyer very nearly picked out the top corner again. 4 added minutes. And there we go. We're off and running in League One. So, stretch the arms. Well done, lads. And then we'll just have a look at what's ahead, and we'll make a decision as to when we're going to come back. So, let's have a look at the fixtures. I think I'm going to bring you back for Plymouth away and Oxford United at home, and that will be tomorrow. So I will see you on the episode tomorrow, and if you've enjoyed that, please leave a thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much indeed for watching.